You wanna know? You wanna know? Best sports analysis, latest news, footnotes, sports stream.
All right, hello viewers, welcome back to another episode of Footnote Sports Stream. And you know, anytime we take our seat, we bring you the details of what is going on around the football world. And as you know, I'm MC, your man for the show. And today we are going to look at the Champions League and the Premier League. You know, the last weekend there was El Clasico, and can I say Premier League, because Liverpool played against Man City, and we saw what happened. You could see Pep going online to give some kind of talks about what happened in the Premier League. But then I have Cyril and Abeku with me online, and today we are going to share our minds or thoughts about what happened in the Premier League and the El Clasico, Barca. What is going on with Barca now? Like, I think they are dreaming, or they are thinking that they can use the small guys to win something big. But yes, as I said, Cyril and Abeku is online, and they are going to share their views. All right, so again, if you are new to this channel and you haven't subscribed yet, please click on the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so that anytime we upload a video, you will get it quick. And also, 1xBet is telling you to bet with them, and you stand a chance of winning 100% bonus on your first deposit. And do you know something? Your 100% bonus, you can even use that bonus to also bet. And as I told you last week, we are in the season of World Cup. We are just entering the season of World Cup. So please start betting. Use 1xBet and my promo code MCFSE. So let's start betting, and man, we can make something small for ourselves. All right, so we have Abeku and Cyril online, and let's see. Hello, Cyril. Hello, Cyril. Can you hear me?
Hello, MC. How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I'm doing good. It's been a while. I can see your greenish environment. So what's going on? What's going on with you?
Yeah, I wanted to blend with the natural setting a bit today.
Very good.
Yeah, that's why I have the green environment. Yeah.
All right. So as usual, we have Abeku. Abeku, how are you doing, Abeku?
I'm doing great. How about you?
The Virgin Burger.
I'm in a happy mood.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's because
a Liverpool fan.
Yeah, you guys are now back. I can see that, like, just playing 1-0 with City. So you think you're back. Let's see what happens next. All right. So today, as I said, we are going to talk about the Champions League and the Premier League. And today we just have about 20 minutes to just wrap up everything. So I'm going to start with Cyril. Cyril, we are going to start with the Premier League before we come to the El Clasico, the Spanish league. All right. So Cyril, looking at the Premier League, we know Chelsea also did the do. They showed what's the name? Giroud. I remember Abeku said, "Oh, Giroud is going to, because he's a Liverpool fan, a Liverpool player, so he's going to do all." And I told him, "Man, come on, the league just started, so just wait, and you see what is going to happen with Steven Gerrard, because it didn't work out for Lampard. So do you think it's going to work out for Steven Gerrard?" And he said, "Oh yeah, because he's a Liverpool fan and all that stuff." But Chelsea also showed them that, man, come on, you are now coming. We are going to show you the thing. And also we have City also playing. So Cyril, what are you going to say about the Premier League?
Yeah. This weekend Premier League fixtures was very nice. Mm-hmm. I enjoyed most of the games that was played. The game between Manchester United and Newcastle was a nice game. Mm-hmm. So from that game, you could realize that United are still missing some pieces. Mm-hmm. They are now trying to understand the Ten Hag play, and it will take time. But the question is, are they patient? Are they going to wait for that long for him to implement his play? If they are, they might reap the benefits out of it. Okay. And Newcastle too, in the next 2 to 3 years, I'm going to say they will become one of the top teams in EPL. Because with the kind of ball they are playing, the kind of players they are signing youngsters with a lot of potential. So I'm giving them 2-3 year tops. They will be part of the top and probably be competing for the Champions League places.
Yeah, I think they've really
to the Chelsea
shaped the team. They shaped the team very well.
Exactly. Now moving on to the Chelsea game, Chelsea-Aston Villa game. That game too was good. And one thing I liked about Graham Potter that he showed over the weekend was his willingness to quickly make changes.
Yeah.
He realized Cucurella as a left centre back was suffering. And he also realized Havertz wasn't impactful in the game.
Yeah.
So quickly in the second half, he made those changes and the team played solid.
Very good.
But let's see, it's still early days. We are seeing better days because most of the players are trying to impress their coach.
But I'm hearing that Kepa is taking his position now.
Yes, Kepa was exceptional over the weekend. I don't know whichever plug he went to for them to renew his juju. You see, Mendy was using the towel move on us. I'm sure Kepa too went to see his Mala.
Right.
So I don't know the way it's working out for him. He's really on top form, and if he continues this way, he'll be Spain's #1 goalkeeper. That will be called for the World Cup.
Cyril,
now to the final.
Cyril, I'll come back to you on City and Liverpool. Let's listen to Abeku because Abeku is a Liverpool fan. I want to hear from his perspective before I come to the Chelsea fan. All right, Abeku, since you're
but Chelsea.
Yeah, I'm listening.
Okay, so go on.
Abeku, the ball is now on your court.
Yeah, Chelsea for Kasapa. Chelsea people can talk, Kepa just coming in 3 matches, and they are all saying that he's coming back to
he's been playing all along.
Spanish #1. No, but I'm talking about the Premier League. The Premier League has so far started 3 matches. I think in the Champions League.
3 matches, but he's played Champions League also, and let's factor in all.
Yeah, no, but I'm talking about Premier League. Since we're talking about Premier League, I want to zoom into Premier League because we know Kepa's capabilities.
Okay.
That you can't really take in long shot, but he's doing a fantastic job, like great saves and all that. So I'll give him that credit.
Okay.
So I think I'll talk about, before I move to the Liverpool Man City, I'll talk about one big game. That's the Arsenal Leeds game because it was slightly delayed due to power outage in UK. But it was a beautiful game. You could see the anger in the boys. The boys want to prove to critics that they have the fighting spirit. They can do it. They can this time around challenge for the EPL and probably qualify for the Champions League.
Come to talk about Arsenal. Let's look at Partey. But tomorrow we're going to deal with the Black Stars issue. But I just want us to see why is Partey performing at Arsenal, but when he goes to Black Stars, it seems like he's having difficult time. We will go deep into that tomorrow. Tomorrow we know we are talking everything about Black Stars. We are ready to the World Cup. I just can't figure it why Partey finds it difficult, especially most of the players. They find it difficult to fit in Black Stars. Why?
Yeah, it's normal. It's normal, because for Black Stars, you don't really get enough time to train and all that. And, sometimes they play on unfavorable pitches in Africa and other parts of the world. But when it comes to England, the standard is very high. So you see his ball control, you see his passes going through left and right. And you could see that, he's a real deal. That's why he's one of the highest paid players in Arsenal. So he's keeping them compact, they are keeping clean sheets, they are winning, and they're on top of the league, leading by 4 points. So let me go back to the big game. The big game that is Manchester City versus Liverpool. Trust me, for the first time, I've never sat well on my seat for 90 minutes. For the first time, despite we going into this particular game in 2020, Manchester City has not beaten Liverpool. Our first the last match we played, we won them in the Community Shield 3-1. We met them in FA Cup semi-final. We took them out, and our league we played 2-2. So, by going into this game, due to our poor performance, we can even leak 3 goals against Brighton. We knew Haaland and Manchester City are going to destroy us. I was one of the few people that turned away from being
was wise because
to a doubter.
I was looking that there was a hole at your back, especially Trent is not picking up form this season. So I was looking that if he's going to use Trent, then you guys are going to be in trouble, and your forward as well.
Yeah.
Because when he started Firmino, I was like, yes, this guy knows exactly what he's doing.
Yeah, that's true. No, Klopp has been stubborn. You know how Klopp is. He has been stubborn, but this time around, he has been trying new formation to see how best to contain the goals. But if we didn't play that way, we not playing the high lines, trying to sit back a little bit, like City would have drink us more goals. But how we do with one goal, even though we spoiled a lot of chances, Salah and Nunes, just selfish play by these two players. But all the same, we had our 3 points. We are back in the league to compete.
I'll come back to you. Let's listen to Cyril. Cyril, what do you have to say about the Liverpool and Manchester City game?
Very, very good. All right. So the game was a bit cagey from the beginning, but I would say looking at the game, it didn't meet the hype of old Manchester City and Liverpool games, but it was still enjoyable. Now, with the attacking lineup, let's appreciate the effort that Diego Jota put into the play. He played like money on that day. He comes back, helps the defense, helps the midfield, and then joins the attack. He was all over the place. If you watch the game very well, his impact in the game really helped Liverpool.
Okay.
Now, I was also surprised when they wanted to start Joe Gomez partnering, Van Dijk. But a friend of mine drew my mind to something. Whenever Matip plays with Van Dijk, they all see themselves as senior players. Yeah. So because of that, no one is willing to take instructions from the other. But you could see Van Dijk showed his leadership skills when he was playing with Joe Gomez. You could tell him, you stand here, you go here, and he understands everything because he knows he's trying to learn from Van Dijk. So those two partnerships also worked out well. Okay. And in the midfield too, Thiago also did well. He was going into tackles, winning balls and stuff for them. And it also helped. And Milner also surprised me a lot.
Okay.
Milner was also really good on that day. Now, with Klopp's stubbornness, that's true. Now, let's say maybe, for all you know, Liverpool could be the Robin Hood of this season. They will take points from the big team.
Hello, Cyril.
I like the game.
Okay.
Yeah, hello.
All right. It seems we had a little problem with your network. Okay. All right, so viewers, if you're watching on this football sports stream and anytime we take our series, we bring you the details of what is going on around the football world. And as I told you, today we are talking about the Premier League and the Champions League. And also, viewers, if you haven't subscribed, please click on the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so that anytime we upload a video, you get it quick. This football sports stream once again, and your man MC, and I have Cyril and Abeku online. Okay, so we are moving from Premier League. We are going to Champions League. El Clasico. First, let's go to the El Clasico before we talk about the other leagues. All right, so the El Clasico against Real Madrid and Barca. So what was Xavi thinking? What was Xavi thinking? Cyril?
All right, so I would say the job is too big for Xavi. If Barca would give Xavi time, he would need about 4 to 5 years to implement his ideas into the players. It's already obvious. No team signs a lot of players and performs immediately. It's been shown consistently. Now look at what they did at the end of the season. Look at the number of players they brought in. You now have to get the players to understand your style of play and understand a whole lot of things. Look at Nottingham Forest, for instance. They signed close to 22 players, over 15 players. Now look at their position. Look at how they are playing abysmally. Now with Barcelona, the gap between Real Madrid and Barcelona keeps on widening. In terms of quality, in terms of investment, in terms of everything. And if this continues, I don't know where Barca might end up.
Yeah, because
they should thank their stars they are not in the EPL.
Yeah, because one thing I've realized with Real Madrid, they still have their old players. They just have one or two players joining, but they still have their old players. Tony Cruz, Modric, Benzema. The players are still there, because they know they are forward. This forward can
deliver.
Very good. But Barca, you are trying to use the young ones, and come on, you can't introduce the young ones just like that to win. Oh, okay.
Sergio Busquets admits that he's not supposed to be considered as a starter for Barcelona. He's not supposed to be in the squad. He has to go to China and continue playing his football there. And with Rafinha, hallelujah, we didn't sign that player.
You see, someone said that. Somebody said that Barca hijacked Rafinha, and now look at where they are. Barca again hijacked Kobe, and look at where they are.
You know the problem with Barcelona? It's just like you want to go and buy a phone. Let the plug go and buy it for you. He said, no, you go and buy your own phone. Now you've gone to Circle to go and buy your own phone, and they've given you soap. That's what is happening to Barca.
All right, no, Cyril, I'll be back. Cyril, Abe, on you. What do you think about the El Clasico?
Yeah, but to start with the El Clasico, I'll say it has lost its credibility. It has lost its excitement. Yeah. Because when we know El Clasico from generation, it was a big game. But this year's own, even though like one team, that's Real Madrid, is on a high, has a good form better than Barcelona. So you could see that it was a mismatch. But all the same, Xavi can't manage this Barcelona team, because how can you build a team around a 34-year-old Lewandowski? That's not going to work. And Busquets, you keeping relying on Busquets, you rely on Piqué and co. It will never work. You have to still believe in the young boys, like what Arteta is doing in England. Believe in the young boys. Let them start. Don't make mistake. They'll learn from it. But that's how we learn from the game. But he's not doing that, and Barca is in shambles in the Champions League, and they are likely to go to the Europa. The league.
But guys, let's not forget that Benzema. Let's not forget that Benzema won the Ballon d'Or last night. Let's not forget that.
Ballon d'Or.
Benzema won the Ballon d'Or.
Fantastic.
And I think he deserves it, because
he deserved it.
He's really done well for the team, and now he's captaining the team for some time now, and he's really doing well, because now Benzema on a regular day will score you at any point in time. Just put the ball at his best position, he'll just give it to you. Benzema at any point in time. Now, when he gets the ball at any point,
one thing I like about him is he picks his form at the right time.
Exactly.
That's what happened last year. Yeah.
Okay. So
that's all. But he deserves it, and we know that. Let's also acknowledge Sadio Mane. Sadio Mane too was the second place, took the second place, and he also won the Socrates Award. That's the best player who's doing a lot of humanitarian work around the world. So congratulations to Sadio Mane and all the winners on that night. Fantastic. Benzema deserves it. Yeah.
All right. So
but before we end on that, can I make a quick comment? Isn't it surprising? Benzema wins the Ballon d'Or and the best striker is given to Lewandowski, whilst they are both strikers, and one has more goals than the other. So is it that the best striker award was just designed to make Lewandowski happy?
No, I think Lewandowski was supposed to win last year, right? And it wasn't given to him, right? Because last year
but the Ballon d'Or is not a charity. It's not a charity organization. So
I think they took it from coming from Bayern to because he was doing well at Bayern, right? Before coming to So I think maybe
he's got a lot of goals.
I think they took it from that point of view. You see, taking it from.
Yeah, but no, this award scheme, there's always going to be controversies and confusion. You don't even understand the categories, how they work out very well. But
exactly.
Anyway,
all right, so
how can City? All right.
Oh, okay. You're about saying something so that we can wrap up. Cyril.
How can City be awarded the best club? It's so mind blowing because I don't know what they did to deserve that. At least Real Madrid won 4 trophies last year, so you should give it to them. So I don't know what's happening.
Like Abeko was saying, there are so many controversies around this award scheme. So
yeah, I don't understand. Because I think City only won the EPL. So I'm surprised.
Yes.
I'm surprised they were giving the best.
Right,
when I saw it, I was so surprised.
Abeko and Cyril, thank you for gracing this episode. And viewers, if you're watching our Footnote Sports stream, and we always say anytime we take our set, we bring the details of what is going on around the football world. All right, so one expert is saying bet with them and you stand a chance of winning 100% bonus. Yes, and that 100% bonus you can also use to bet the other matches. And also Footnote Sports stream, please, if you haven't subscribed yet, please click on the subscribe, hit the notification bell so that anytime we upload a video, you'll get it quick. And also like, share our videos. All right, so see you guys. Cyril and Abeko, thank you once again, and it's our time.
You're welcome.
See you guys. Bye bye.
Do you want to know? Do you want to know? Best sports analysis, latest news, Footnote Sports Stream.